By the end of this lesson, your temporary player will live inside a real place. Fernwake Village has readable paths, 2 landmark buildings, Dew Pond, a village green, and an exhibition ring. The player can circle every landmark, slide around corners, cross the walkable spaces, and cannot pass through water, buildings, or the map edge. We will build the layout with simple shapes first, because a world should feel good before it looks expensive. This is episode 2 of Build a Battle Monster Adventure with Godot and AI. Start from the Chapter 1 Movement project. The written book and a clean Chapter 2 recovery download are linked below. Today we will separate the player, map, and heads-up display into reusable scenes, name the physics roles, Graybox Fernwake, and prove every important route. We are not adding final scenery, doors, dialogue, or creatures. That restraint matters. Polished art cannot repair a building that blocks the only useful path. Close Godot and copy your Chapter 1 folder. Rename the copy GLIMMERGROVE_CH02_village. Import that copied project and run it once before changing anything. The marker should still move and stop at the 4 window edges. If it does not, return to the Chapter 1 checkpoint. Never merge a recovery download over a damaged project. Open recovery projects separately so your work remains available for comparison. The first scene owned the player, background, and walls. That was fine for one test, but it will not scale to houses and interiors. Create scene/actors, scene/world, and scripts/world. Save the player branch as scene/actor/player.tsc. N. Create a world scene named Starter Village, and a main scene that places Starter Village, player, and HUD as peer branches. Main composes the current screen. The player owns movement. The village owns terrain and collision. The HUD stays above both. The movement already works, so do not ask the assistant to improve it. Ask it to edit only script/world/player.gd. Preserve movement speed. The 4 input actions, move and slide, and the procedural marker. Add only the global class name Explorer Player. Explicitly forbid animation, interaction, cameras, and new files. Then inspect the diff. A successful AI edit changes ownership and naming without changing player behavior. Open project settings, layer names, 2D physics. Name layer 1 world and layer 2 player. In player.tsc. N. Enable collision layer 2. Disable layer 1. And set the mask to layer 1 only. A layer answers, what am I? A mask answers, what do I check? The Explorer is a player that checks world. Fernwake solid shapes will be world and do not need to check anything back. Create Starter Village as a node 2D. Add a dark green backdrop, a lighter meadow, 1 east-west path, 1 north-south path, the village green, your home, the bond house, dew pond, and the friendly exhibition ring. Use color-rect nodes and labels. Keep their mouse filter set to ignore so they cannot steal future interface clicks. Match the Chapter 2 table or the clean checkpoint first. Personalize colors only after the tested layout works. Add 1 static body 2D named World Collision. Put it on the world layer with a mask of 0. Under it, add 7 rectangle collision shape 2D nodes, top, bottom, left, right, home, bond house, and pond. The paths, green, and ring remain walkable. This is an important contract. If the player sees solid water or a building, collision should agree. If the player sees open ground, invisible walls should not interrupt it. In main, instance Starter Village and player. Place player at x230, y340, just below the home. Add a canvas layer named HUD, with 2 labels. Fernwake Village at the top, left, and the objective near the bottom, left. Set scene/main.tsc. N as the project main scene. This composition is small, but it creates the scene we need later. An interior can replace the village while the same player and interface continue to work. Practice one failure before the final check. Temporarily move the pond collision rectangle away from do pond. Turn on debug, visible collision shapes, and run. The blue debug rectangle no longer matches the visible water. The player may enter the pond and collide with empty grass. Stop. Restore the pond center to x428, y501, and run again. Do not repair collision by nudging the player or adding a larger invisible wall. Repair the shape that owns the mismatch. With visible collision shape still on, complete one deliberate lap. Touch the left map edge. Circle the home and press against each side. Cross the paths to the bond house and test its lower edge and corners. Walk south. Circle do pond. And then cross the village green and exhibition ring. Hold two directions while sliding around one building corner. The player should stop only when its circle contacts a world shape. Turn debug shapes off when the proof is complete. If the player passes through everything, confirm player uses layer 2 and mask 1, while world collision uses layer 1 and mask 0. Confirm every collision shape has a rectangle shape assigned, and confirm player movement still calls move and slide. If the player cannot move at all, look for one rectangle accidentally centered over the whole map. Debug outlines reveal geometry problems faster than rewriting code. Change one path color or move the village sign slightly within the green. Then run once and decide whether navigation is clearer. That is a safe presentation change because it does not alter collision. Save the project and preserve the Chapter 2 checkpoint. The download and SHA-256 checksum are below. In Episode 3, we will turn both building fronts into real paired entrances so the player can enter and leave without losing the return position.